Hi, hello, Dr.Stocks viewers. Welcoming you all to my new video. In this video, it's going to be a clear intraday trick. Okay. So in this intraday trick, I'm going to speak about important values like support and resistance value where the market is going to head up. For example, if it's going to be long, where possibly the value can head up, and if it's going to be short, where possibly it can head up. So all this can be derived with least stop loss. Means that least your entry will be there, and for that entry there will be a least stop loss. From there we can predict that market will go in long or short. And this entries can be done multiple times. Means that if you want to go for a long, you can go multiple times once this condition is satisfied. And again, for a short, you can go multiple times once this condition is satisfied. It's all simple conditions which you can confirm it through a Fibonacci retracement. I'm going to draw Fibonacci retracements both on the long side and upside, but the time frame I'm going to use for this one is quite higher. It's like I'm going to use 2 45 minutes candle or else 3 30 minutes candle. Both will be the same. It's like I'm predicting it through a 90 minutes time frame completely with 3 candles or 2 candles. It would be the same logic. Let me show it to you in a straight way in a Nifty chart, and this can be adapted to any index, any form of things like any stock or anything like MCX. You can use it in crude also and anything else, but still the limits will be very easy for you, and you can able to easily predict that whether we're gonna go for a short day today or long day today, or it would be a bouncing day. All this can be shown very easily. And until where you have to wait and which is your minimum profit, all the things I'm going to explain step by step. So I want all of you to continue to this video until the last, so that you get all the points in an easy, crispy way, so that you can test it out on the real scenario. Okay. Majoritarily, I can say that more than 80% of the times, these limits are getting touched, and maximally, if you see in Nifty and Bank Nifty, there is always this limits is getting respected. I'll let you know about all the things in short. Let me take a sample of Bank Nifty and Nifty, and I'll explain you accordingly. You can apply this in stocks as well. On any kind of index you can apply. Okay. Thanks friends. Let me go to the video directly. Before I'm going to the video, if you are the new subscriber and you are watching this video for the first time, right, I would advise you to go for a subscription, and I want a kind help from your end that try to forward these videos to all your stock market friends, so that everyone as a group will get benefited on this. The one thing which I'm going to say today is something that you can use on a daily basis, and you can get a minimum of 10 to 30 points for sure on a daily basis on your index side. And I'm saying it as a minimum thing, and you can go for a maximum as long as possible, whichever is possible. Okay. So market things, we have to work accordingly, and you have to get the collective way. Let me straightly go to the technical points here, and I'll explain things accordingly. So now coming to the direct technical points, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to apply 45 minutes time frame here, and I'm going to pick the current day. Current day I'm going to pick. So this setup will be ready on every day within 10:45 in your terminal. So you have to do the same thing. Now I have picked up the 45 minutes on my. This is my 45 minute, first 2 candles of 45 minutes. I'm going to compare, and I'm going to pick the highest high and lowest low. My highest high is this one and lowest low is this one. So for that, I'm going to draw a Fibonacci retracement. See here. So now my Fibonacci is in the long side, facing the long side. I'm ready with my Fibonacci retracement. So what does my Fibonacci retracement right now says is, I want to go for a long, so keep it in mind, this is the condition for long, okay? Any close above 38.2 of my Fibonacci retracement, I'm going to go for a long. My first target would be my 61.8, clear? And once my 61.8 is crossed, I'm going to trial it from there, and I'm going to look for more profit. Once 38.2 is crossed, I will look for 61.8, and once 61.8 is crossed, I will look for 100. So this is what is my primary condition. So once the setup is done, you can change it to 15 minutes also. So now going on with the setup, I have changed this the time frame, and my setup is clearly saying to go long above 38.2. So once this candle is confirmed, right, on this place I'll be doing it. So very clearly, any one green candle which is closing above this 38.2 is something like giving a limit of confirmation of going above 38.2. For example, here it is majority when you check on the trend of the trend based on the candlesticks, what will happen is any continuous signal with a red will be formed by a red, and any continuous with green formed will be going with the green. So means that this 38.2 level is not broken, and one more condition is we have to check what is the nearest value, 23.6, right? So anything going below 1161 levels will be your stop loss. This point 23.6 will be your stop loss, and as long as 38.2 is getting sustained, you will be in a long position. Until where you will be long? You will be long till 61.8 only. From 61.8, what you have to look out is, you have to either look out to book your profit completely here, or else you need to trial your profit from this point. Means that this is your minimum guaranteed. From here again it is sustaining, means it will go again to the 100 levels. For example, here it didn't sustain. Okay, we are short of almost close to 3 point something like that, but it worked really good. Fine. Now again it came back, and again 38.2 is getting sustained because it didn't hit the stop loss of 1161. So again you can initiate a long here. Again on sustaining 61.8 is confirmed here, and again sustaining 61.8, you could have initiated a long again. I mean to say, in this candle you should have initiated a long. Fine. Here everything will be coming under the logic. What you can expect here is, if 38.2 is not broken, I mean to say 23.6 is not broken, then you can expect a clear long on the day I am saying. Why? Because it is the very much important value. If you put this Fibi in the opposite way, for example, this is the long confirmation and it didn't hit 161.8. Okay, actually logic is once 100% is crossed, it should need to touch 161.8 for sure. This will happen majority times. Today also it happened in Bank Nifty. Let me show that as well. Now, moving on with the stop loss point here. What is the stop loss for long? Okay, as long as 38.2, this 1171 value, you can take it as plus or minus 4 from me. I mean plus or minus 5 from here. And if this value is getting sustained, what will happen is a clear long is getting sustained is what the confirmation comes, and anything which is closing below 23.6 is something like it is going to attract the bear market for sure. When you take this Fibonacci in an opposite way, that means this value will be changing as your 78.6. That means that anything in the short, okay, I am saying about the short side, anything related with the short side and it is broken this value, what will happen is your shorts are getting confirmed and this will travel in the opposite direction. That also I will show for the entry for the short side. As of now, how you have to pick up the long is anything above 38.2 and it is sustaining, you can go for a long with 61.8 as your target, first target, and your second target would be 100%. Again, on 100% sustaining, you can expect for 161.8, that is for sure. Okay, so it all moves in a way that the market need to support majority 38.2, 61.8, and after that 100 for sure. That is how the Fibonacci will work. And how this is going to travel is, it's all depend on the market movement. All other things you have to check according to the levels what it is respecting. If it is not respecting this levels, what will happen is again it might come to 61.8 and again it can shoot up, or again it will go to 78.6 and again it can shoot up. So it all goes in this way. Now, how can we confirm this short? It is something like we need to close below 23.6. That is 78.6 limit is getting crossed in this time frame. Similar way, let me draw the short time frame for you. Long is here for you guys. Let me draw the short now. Now look onto it. I am going to draw a favor of the Fibonacci in the short. That means that from here I am taking to here 100%, right? Now I am going to take from here to here as 0 to 100. Just a reverse way. Got it? So now this is my 0. So this is how I put a short side time frame of Fibonacci. Now, so what I'll do is in this way, just kindly check this once. Anything below 78.6 only, I'll be going for a short. This is one important thing you have to keep in mind. Whereas for long 0 to 100, we have initiated above 38.2 and 61.8 is my target 1 and target 2 is my 100% and target 3 would be my 161.8. Fine. Now in the same way, I'm taking it in the opposite way. Opposite way is something different. Anything below 78.6, that is 11,159.11 only, I will be initiating a short and my first target would be 100, my second target would be 161%. Fine. Anything here might be reversal, anything might be a reversal, so we have to be very, very clear. Anything again coming here and going above. In this case, what is my stop loss clearly is, my 61.8 would be stop loss when I am going for a short side. So this is how we have to predict the signals very clearly, that how the market is going to behave for a short or long. Again, you can go for a 15 minutes once your time frame is done. So series, just have a look on it. This is what happened today. So that is why there is no clear indication of short. Every time we didn't touch this point and we have almost closing above 61.8 on the short side favor. That means that it is very clearly a trending market on the long side is what the FIBI is saying. Fine. So why we didn't get any entry for short? Clear. And once this level is broken, you have to trial from this levels. Reason being, anytime the short market will reverse to long market. That is one of the main thing you have to keep in mind. Whereas in bull, what will happen is, it will go for minimum level of 61.8. Again, it will go for 100, and again it will go for 161. Clearly, on every level limits, you have to trial your profits, or else what will happen is, you would be ideally sitting in a loss. Don't wait in position on a single side for a very long time. That is one kind of advice I'm giving to all my friends. So you have to be trialing your entry. From the entry, you have to trial with a minimum profit on all times in trading, or else you will lose your money. Fine. This is the one thing which I'm showing for Nifty. Okay. You can test this. You can go ahead and back test this on all days with the 45 minutes. First 45 minutes, 2 candles of the first 45 minutes, and check with all the things in the live market. This is working very good. Let me show the same in the Bank Nifty for you, my dear friends. What happened today exactly? Now I'm plotting for Bank Nifty. So see the trend of the Bank Nifty today. This is my first 2 candles of 45 minutes, and that is plotted. I'm going to start it with the first 2 candles only. I'm not going to touch anything else. Fine. See the value it touched. It touched very close to 161. That's what I'm saying from start. When it is crossing the 38.2 and it is sustaining 38.2. Once this is plotted, you can change it to 15 minutes for ideally quick entry, and you can wait in this position with the stop loss. What is your stop loss in this case is, in the long entry, your entry should be with 38.2 and your stop loss should be 23.6 levels. That should be your ideal stop loss. From 38.2, you should look for your target 1 at 61.8. Once 61.8 is sustained, you can look for 100%. Once 100% is sustained, you can look for 161.8. That is how you have to approach this. 61.8 is your target 1, this is your target 2, and this is your target 3. And every point, when your entry from 38.2, you have to look for 61.8 as a minimum profit. From here, you have to trial your minimum stop loss, or else what you can do is, you can book full year. Again, you wait for a clear position. Again, 61.8, it is sustaining, go for a long. That will go till 100% also. And again, if there is any reversal from 100, try to book full and try to keep booking this again. I mean, starting a new position from 100. This is how you have to approach for these things, because trailing stop loss is getting hitted, right? So you can make a new entry above 61.8 as a fresh entry, and above 100% as a fresh entry, and above 38.2 as a fresh entry. All these cases you will be getting attaining to next targets as your target 1, target 2, and target 3. Fine. And sustaining everywhere, you have to minimum trial your profit with minimum limit. So after 100, what will happen is, you are going to straightly towards 161.8. You have to be very, very careful here. Okay. As early as this levels, right? Try to put a limit entry on this place. What is the price here? When you look for an option or future, try to check what is the price exactly there and put a limit entry. Sure, you will be getting something in the limit entry and go with that entry. There you will be getting extra profits. Clear? Similar way, when this is getting crossed 23.6, this 23.6 is actually 78.6 when you take this in a opposite short side way. So you're going to initiate a short. Where it will go, this will be your 100%, this will be your first target. And this is the place where you have to trial or book your minimum profit. From here, you have to trial again. This is your stop loss for the 38.2 will be your stop loss for the short entry because this is your 61.8 limits. Clear? When you draw the same in the short side, I'm saying. This will work very good when you want to know the target on the short side or long side. Okay, you can practice this on all days. This will not have any impact. Okay, you have some other things, right? Try to collide this with some other things and check the feasibility. You can able to get yearly entry or you can able to predict where exactly the market is going to go long or short accordingly. Mainly this 23.6 and 38.2 limit is playing a very, very decent entry for long and short. About 38.2 consistently, it is clearly a long trending day. Below 23.6 consistently, it is clearly a short trending day. Keep this in mind, my dear friends. Thanks for watching this video. Try to pass this logics to your friends who are interested in market, okay? Thanks, my dear friends. Thanks for watching this video. See you all with yet another video very shortly. Thanks.